Chaser Paul Sinha said that host Bradley Walsh was so taken aback by the family secret that he has mentioned it numerous times while presenting the ITV show. Paul Sinha has revealed how Bradley Walsh's mind was blown after the Chase host tried his mother's lamb curry. The Chase contestant was discussing his love of food on the Proper Tasty podcast with Tom Kerridge and Chris Stark, and said he was really lucky that his parents were also food fanatics. The 54-year-old was born to conservative Bengali Hindu parents, and Paul explained why the culture of food played such an important role in Bengali society. He said, "My good fortune is that there's a culture, with the Bengali society, where status is accorded to who can cook the best lamb curry or the best lamb biryani. That is the entertainment food of choice. My mum and dad were friends with a female Muslim gynecologist who produced the best curry in Kolkata, and she passed down the recipe to my mum, who learned the recipe." Paul told Tom and Chris that the recipe is so delicious that when anyone eats it they will just know how different it is to other curries. "It's to do with how long it's been left to marinade, it's to do with the love and attention that's been given to the lamb curry, it's a different class," he said. "My mum has told me which of her friends have the recipe as well, and it's like, oh yes, that makes sense." Despite admitting that he does not know the recipe himself, Paul said that his friend and host of the Chase Bradley Walsh has tried his mum's lamb curry. The comedian said that Bradley was so impressed by the dish that he has even mentioned it while presenting the ITV show. He said, "Bradley Walsh has had it and it blew his mind, genuinely. H has mentioned the curry on the Chase at least 3 times, it just blew his mind." Speaking about the recipe, chef Tom Kerridge identified that love was the key ingredient in Paul's mum's recipe and said that if you're cooking without love, it would never be as good. He said, "That recipe, there may be 20 different people that have got that exact recipe and you have it on a bit of paper, and you can copy it exactly, to the T again and again. But unless you touch everything and feel everything and have that soul that goes into it, there is a massive difference in food. You really can tell the difference when things have just been cooked like it says on the bit of paper, or the ones that have been cooked because you really want to get it right and you really want to impress. It's the one ingredient that is massive."